Nice. Getting. ब्राइटनेस बढ़ा लेता हूँ मेरे में अंधेरा अंधेरा हो गया फिर
Revelio.
अलग ही नहीं दिखा क्या करने का था अपने बारे में नहीं हाँ मिशन का मिलना चाहिए अच्छा इसके पास जाना है कब भागना है तो भाई कहाँ
Revelio.
Are you a mother or a musketeer? Fight me!
How nice to see you, my young.
ये क्यों नहीं यहाँ से जाने का भी है
Revelio.
चालू होना है और इतनी दो कैसे जाते
Leviosa. Tego.
Bem,
Revelio.
apa nih kalau tempe pelihara rasanya?
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Oh,
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Revelio.
hey, क्या किया राइट में ऐसा किसका जान नहीं
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
हाँ यहीं
Is
छोड़ के
that
जा रहा है
Latin?
बंदा
Or Greek?
the two books अबे तेरी छी ये कहीं को फेंक देना मैं
What are you up to now?
चलो हम लोग से जाएंगे
Revelio. Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio.
अरे
Revelio.
जो ठीक है आया था ले वो लीची जूस है
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. Revelio. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Lumos. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
Lumos.
I shall avenge your death.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
What's going on? नहीं देखते हैं क्या लिखा हुआ है कॉन्वेंट अच्छा एग्जिट है ये चल
I wonder how big this place is. Revelio.
सारे देखने का आएगा प्लस से मार दिया मैंने
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. That must be where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. Revelio.
ये गलत है पीछे पीछे
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio!
आगे 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 आगे
Take it!
अबे कितने आते हैं अरे पीछे रिट्रीट अरे हद अबे भागने तो दे ठहर।
Levioso. Incendio.
अरे पीछे जाना है, उधर जाना है? नहीं नहीं नहीं, इधर नहीं जाना, इधर नहीं जाना। हम जाके तो देखेंगे क्या होता है। अरे दिखाई नहीं क्या कैसा है?
I'm not going to touch those. Ugh.
अरे कितने आ रहे हैं?
Revelio.
है काय नक्की ले आया मैं।
Revelio. That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
हाँ स्पाइडर फैंग क्या करना है?
Revelio.
वाले से चले जा सकते शायद, नहीं जा सकते, नहीं जा सकते, इधर भी नहीं आ सकते। चलो
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, that's in there.
Revelio.
क्या राइट में घुस गया है?
Revelio.
ये कैसा है लेकिन?
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
फिर से भाई
Remarkable.
भाई
Revelio.
अब क्या क्या टुकड़े याद है ये ऊपर को पर मकड़े हैं अरे क्या था
Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
अरे कूदना ही पड़ता है हैं?
Whew, it's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
यहीं से आने का था अपने को
Revelio.
क्या चाह रहे हैं क्या क्या है बताने पहले
Revelio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio. Incendio. Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
क्या ये बढ़िया से क्या ये Hey. भागो
Revelio.
अरे फट जाओ कोई एक्सीडेंट नहीं क्या है कि किससे रिपीट कर हो रहा है नहीं
Tego. Incendio. Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio.
ये हुआ ही नहीं कुछ हुआ ही नहीं इसका
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
हाय हाय देखो इन्वेंटरी कैसा एक्सेस का ठीक है नहीं ये तो देखिए कोई अच्छा ये क्या है ये बढ़िया ये मशरूम मिलता है तो इससे पैसा निकालो कंपे फॉल मार
Incendio.
गियर का बोला था ना मैंने अपन गियर का थोड़ी देर गियर गियर 26 25 super लेवल सही है फिर हाँ 23 20 36 36 क्या बन जाऊँ 36 का ना जी इस पैसे क्या हो रहा बेच तो सकते थे वो तो खा ले सकता है ये होगा इधर से ऐसे अपन Yan. गिरा बच गया मैं। ओह शिट। नहीं आएगा था। उधर ही था, सही गए थे भाई। ओह ये कहाँ से आ गई? शिट, गलत गलत गलत।
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign.
कितने गियर्स यूज कर रहे हैं? तो डिस्ट्रॉय करो। ऐसा ही है, हीलिंग पोशन में। ये गियर्स में कैसा आ गया?
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio.
पानी में से तो कहीं रहेंगे।
Revelio.
बिके मिला था ना, आया नहीं बोले थे क्या? जो तो 6 पॉइंट जाने का रहा है।
Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
यहाँ ये भी दिख रहा है जो।
Revelio.
फिर कैसे देंगे अब?
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
चलो रिसेप्शन में लेकर ही क्या मिले अपने 36 भी हो सा है अपने पास 2216 टोपी अच्छी वाली मिल रही है
Revelio. Revelio.
अब यहीं से
There
जाने
it
का
is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
बेसिक पीछे से कब आ रही है अरे भाग रहे कितना स्लो गई भाग रहे अरे मुंह पे आ गया इसके Imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. तो बड़े स्पाइडर से कुछ भी नहीं मिला एक और के पाए कुछ यहाँ के और
I'll need to look around for the symbol.
एक यहाँ है एक
Revelio.
क्या नहीं हो रहा नीचे नीचे के कुएं हो ये सही चल
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Revelio. Revelio.
Wait. नहीं तो ठहर के मारना पड़ता है इसको ठहरी
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him.
अब ऊपर जाना जल्दी 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 जल्दी
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. Revelio. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
नहीं पहले लूट लेंगे तब इसको ट्रिगर होता है तो दिख रहा
Revelio.
ये ट्रिगर होते हैं इन नाइट पूरे मिलके मार नहीं है ये वाला
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
भाई फेंक के मार रहा है मारा दूर हटो दूर हटो दूर हटो दूर हटो मरा 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 अब लौट दे क्या हट हट। अरे गलत 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 गलत। अरे गंदा जगह ठहरा हुआ हूँ मैं। ओपन में ठहरना है, ओपन में ठहरना है, ओपन में ठहरना है, ओपन में ठहरना है। मरा।
That's unnerving. What's happening?
भाई साहब।
Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Where am I? Oh no. The room is starting to flood.
फ्लड। अरे भाग से। अरे तेरी जान।
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
क्या है ये? पानी में घूमना है।
Revelio.
रे 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 रे। अरे उन्हें
Can it be?
ये क्या रखो पर
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
is unlocked and this is one trying to spending parents and yeah. This one time all of 15 years. We're gonna कितने points? 10 points. Because these talent help improve those customer. Literally बड़ा part. Overall, sneak around. Nancy is professional combat. Purchase 200. बताता है पर सराउंड पीछे तो तीनों के तीनों सकता है बैकअप से गए रनिंग कोर्स अरे 4 में कुछ ज्यादा ही है। कूल डाउन करना है हमारे को। ओहो सेल्फी नहीं है। ये दोनों भी अच्छे हैं। सेल्फी में ये नहीं है। फिलहाल मेरे सामने नहीं मिल रहा। ये क्या है? फर्स्ट पॉइंट फर्स्ट फर्स्ट टारगेट फिर से नाम जैसा होता। लेवल 1 तो लेंगे। हाँ, ट्राई करेंगे। ये क्या है? क्या है ये देखेंगे। स्टेल्थ में दो काम क्या है? लेवल 16 का है, ठीक है। बाद में ले लेंगे। डार्क आर्ट से कुछ भी नहीं लेगा। overman. अरे किधर गया हूँ? सारे अब एक बार मालूम करना है। अच्छा ऐसा ही ठहरो 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 इसको चला अरे ये ऊपर ही से था
Revelio.
तो वापिस कैसे आएंगे लेकिन यहाँ पे
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
वर्ड्स में से गया था
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
things away
Revelio.
Lumos.
ये शेर कहाँ है ओह चलो यहाँ नीचे नहीं है फिर
Accio. Incendio.
अरे ये वो है ये क्या पे रायन
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
ये बेल टावर में आ गए अपन अरे ये मिल गया मालूम हो गया अरे रुक जाओ चल
Levioso. Accio.
निकला हुआ है और यहाँ का एक निकला हुआ है लगाते रहता लेकिन ऐसे गिर गई बिल वो एक और है कि यहाँ पे
Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso.
Who do you think will fall from their broom
I couldn't
first?
agree more. A girl in our dormitory keeps
Ito,
getting
masyadong
packages of
maintain
homemade
kasi
pasties from her family. We shan't fit into our robes for next term at this rate.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
She's looking for trouble, that one. Looking for it.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant. Wish I had my own broom.
Yes. Good. And lean. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
view.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Good, I've got this.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Brilliant.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
ये क्या है? Speed burst. अगर speed कम तो speed है. Try करके देखेंगे.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? And meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
अरे ऊपर.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
अरे accident हो गया. 20 है ऐसा. अरे तू.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
सही से नहीं रहा।
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
इस चीज़ के साथ जा सकते हैं।
There you are. The Crosswands duelist to beat.
ले सकते हैं क्या नहीं ले सकते?
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
भाई कुछ नहीं। सही है वही है। चलो बात चेक कर लेंगे। यहाँ क्या है? The shadow just Sebastian. कहाँ है ये? Room of requirements. पैसे कितने हैं आपके पास? 2 मिलियन है। ये साइकिल्स कर लेंगे।
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Damn want.
अरे इधर से खींचने की बात थी।
I'll let you have that one. Try to beat that.
Almost. अरे आ गया। छी।
Not bad. Not bad. Akio. Nothing to it.
नहीं बस वही चीज़
That was one for the ages. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up,
Yeah, you'll be
Leander.
top
Keep
1%.
practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
अरे खुल जा ये नहीं बोलते इसमें नहीं खुल
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant? Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about something.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely
Yeah,
you've
Daedalian.
seen them flying about.
Huh?
Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
they had ज़्यादा ऊपर नहीं है
What was the ministry thinking?
I saw you
Revelio.
patrolling the village. Absolutely incredible.
ऐसे दिख रहा है
Revelio.
ये कहाँ है सही में पहली बार आया है
Revelio.
इससे और ऊपर है
A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me.
अरे सी भाग जा रही वो ऊपर ही है क्या
Revelio. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
फ्लैट
Yes. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
एक चाबी के लिए इतना भागना पड़ा मुझे इसमें।
Revelio.
My older sister's taught me. Dude.
अरे वाह ये दरवाजा खुलता है
Lumos.
वो भी आदमी है कहाँ
Thanks, geranium.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest.
पे क्या है अरे वॉशरूम भाई ऊपर की तरफ है यहाँ पे नहीं है
Get away from me! Make a point!
Revelio.
It's very important.
This must be my house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Is that any?
Is Lower Hogsford still being
Whoever played that note needs to reconsider their profession.
कहाँ पे हूँ मैं?
Revelio.
एक्शन अरे मिल गई अरे कहाँ भाग रही है हाँ
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Right.
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio. I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
अरे shit.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Something weird.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
क्या करेंगे? To tell you the truth, I'm not ready to tell you everything.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, Keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
चले जाएंगे।
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
Have you made peace with the time you've lost?
Ah, but I don't truly know how much time I have lost. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was in exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
And 42 staircases, and this is where they put me. What as well be surrounded by
charming. Yeah.
Revelio.
चलो
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Galleons and your historian's uniform. It was brilliant.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
इसका भी देखना जाके कहाँ है
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
अच्छा इसी खाली की जगह पे नहीं जो सिंपल जाके मिल गया मैं करना सकता हूँ यही करना काफी ना भी
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Incendio. Revelio.
कुछ ऐसा किसी और क्या है Listen. करते थे उसमें। Sure.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here. Revelio.
इससे ज़्यादा वो कर जाएंगे। Oh.
Revelio. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deek has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deek. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deek, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deek's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Yeah, and all the rest of this way to navigate chocolates.
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Revelio.
Yeah.
Incendio. Tego. Lumos. Revelio. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Yeah. Potting table. मतलब ए दिखने में कैसे दिख रहा है ठीक से नहीं है the object अच्छी जगह पे आना है क्या यहाँ पे कैसे दिया रेड कंट्रोल होल्ड क्या है तो इसी तरह से टेढ़ा भी क्यों नहीं हो रहा है यार अरे छी यार वोटिंग टेबल हो गया पोशन
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Revelio.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
जाऊंगा कैसे मैं ना
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
There we go.
Relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
And have you seen how these professors...
You should hear Shah talking about divination.
Well done besting Sebastian at dueling.
Detective Riley is on.
This place has seen better days.
वगैरह done.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you.
Revelio.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I'm just sad. Hindi ko na natin. Nothing really. Then ये तो मैं कहता हूँ क्या है फिर
You're back. Nice to see you again.
नहीं है क्या अच्छा कर देंगे
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as though you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
ये भी नहीं हुआ सच में.
Incendio!
नहीं हो रहा तो क्या करोगे?
can't imagine.
Hey you, Gryffindor. The pink Smedley.
Incendio! Confringo!
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Confringo! Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio. Revelio. Here. Revelio.
Now, artists, let us begin.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Ah, success! Brilliant! Did it! Could have done better. Whoa! This is rather fun. They did. Did anyone else see that?
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted, then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke.
whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The cross wands duelist to beat.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
I never thought someone would ever best an elf.
Oh, okay.